more you post, the more it is your favourite one.
That would make sense.
Sus.
When we went down to the final table, we had 23.5 level, that means 12 hands. We only played 12 hands, we went to the next level, and then we
Okay, we're countdown now. Yeah, window.
Stop.
Okay, so I'll do the first bit. Introduce you as we did before.
Yeah, we've had a test, right?
So it's going to be. Okay, so you can see your comment and your.
Yeah,
so you can. Okay. Price building? You got it.
When are we going to be live, Matt? You're going to count us down, yeah? Okay. You're going to count us down, Matt, for when we're live as well. Yeah, I see the 45. So when is our audio going to be on the stream? Perfect, it'll go wide and then we've got audio from there, yeah? Oh, so they can hear us now? Oh. Oh, well, that's great.
Oh, great, let's go quiet.
Understood.
Okay, welcome one and all to PartyPoker Birmingham, the UK tour. We are going live now with the mini main event final table. Not too sure what's going on with that graphic, but we seem to be all good. Yeah. You're here with me, TaylorMade Poker, and to my left is Benjamin Shannon. And there you go, right off the bat. Some very informative graphics. Are the blinds 1K, 2.5K? I feel like those might be incorrect. I don't think there's quite that many big blinds in play, guys. But yes, you have the list of names there, and the chip caps are accurate. I believe we're actually at 100k big blind, or maybe 120k big blind.
So we're at 100k big blind. We're just updating from basically what we've had here previously, guys, is we had the influencer stream with a couple of PartyPoker ambassadors. So you may have seen the footage from that, hopefully with some of our audio on there as well. But they were the blinds when we finished that. So we're just going to get this sorted, and then we'll see the culmination of this tournament. But the blinds will be 50k, 100k. So the average stack, I believe, is about 18 bigs for this one.
And where can you go to see all the up-to-date chip stack info?
So I'm seeing all this on PokerLens.
Ah,
I'm seeing all this on the PokerLens app.
PokerLens app sounds pretty good. I think people should download it. Okay, we are going to have incorrect lines for this first hand, guys, but bear with us.
Yeah, this is the deepest final table you've ever seen.
No, this is not the craziest rollback of all time. Sabrina there in C1, a lot of people may recognize her. She is a circuit dealer. This is perhaps the biggest spot she's actually been in terms of her live poker career.
Yeah.
She does play a bit online, but yeah, I guess rarely gets time to play live. Who have we got in the chip lead right now then?
So in the chip lead is going to be Robert Duras, who a lot of people will recognise.
He is actually a Birmingham local, of course. You ever heard him speak, you'll know that. And yeah, very regular on the UK circuit the last 2 or 3 years.
He's in C6, isn't he? Yeah, there we go. So it looks like he's going to be opening as well. Yeah.
Sure enough, he finds something to play very well. and an instant shove from Dan on the button. So that is Daniel Bronson. He comes into this FT joint shortest stack with 10 bigs.
Yeah, so we're looking at 100k. Looks like he has about 1.2. So yeah, 10 12 bigs. He's got a good opportunity here.
And yeah, he gets it through the small then. Okay, so ties, yeah, jack 5. Rob getting a pretty good price at jack 9 suited, but does get out of the way. Daniel, we don't know much about. He does have some scores on Hendon Mob, but they are very sporadic. He's got 6 scores in about a 10-year poker career. So yeah, big spot for him as well. This may, if he gets 4th, I think it will be his largest ever live cash, and he's off to a good start.
So we recognise a fair few of the players here on the mini-main day 3 final table, but we have had to look up some of their results on the Hendon Mob, which again is another thing we're going to look really interesting. So it's so good to find out how people have been playing over the last weeks, months and years and seeing their results. What do we know about Peter here, who's got the ace-queen suited?
Well, we know he's going to be in this pot. So that is Peter Carey, who has a lot of entries on Hendon Mob, mostly from the Midlands, but importantly, he's actually got entries from this casino. So he is one of the people that was playing poker here before it ceased poker about 6 years ago.
6 years ago, yeah.
So yeah, back back with a bang for him.
Cash games as well, really, because the last time I played cash in was 2019, so I'm pretty sure it was early 2020.
Yeah.
He's going to get this one through, I think.
He potentially might get a defend out of Sabrina.
How short is she though? She's got 12 bigs, so
yeah.
sorry, 14 bigs. So is she going to be defending here on 14 bigs, especially when it's still full ring?
It's I mean, if it's suited, she's definitely meant to. If it's offsuit, it's a very unhappy spot, but she may be tempted. We'll see. She did just see the other short stack get a shove through.
It's true.
So she now is the shortest overall.
But it was slightly different, obviously, because Robert opened the cut-off, I believe, whereas Peter's actually +2 here.
Yeah.
Even I know that's a different number.
Yeah, she does wisely get out of the way.
Better opportunities there for Sabrina.
She is the short stack ninja today. So in the big blind, this next hand is Gopal, who is flying the India flag. If you're looking at the Poker Lens chip stack, you'll see everyone's flags next to their name. I will point out though that Ty's flag is actually incorrect. He is Vietnamese, not from Thailand. He is actually sat 3rd in chip, so he's another local legend. He's a regular player in Birmingham and Coventry. Has some very big scores on Hendon Mob, and yeah, he will be fighting for the pride of Vietnam.
We've got Raj as well in seat 3, who I often chat a lot of FPL with, who's correctly followed over King 9 Hearts, is also pretty short.
Yeah, he is a regular at Dusty Dawn, another Midlands player. Made the short trip over here. So Tom now in the cutoff with pocket 10s. He's got a pretty good stack. I have encountered Tom before. I'm not too sure when. It might be at Dusty Dawn.
I've definitely played a few hands with Tom before. He seems relatively competent. He was the beneficiary of quite a gift when we were down to 2 tables, a short stack shoved. James Ablett, who we lost in 10th, reshoved with pocket jacks, and Tom woke up with aces and held. So
the dream.
Yeah, a bit of good fortune just before the final table, but it depends what he's going to do with those chips when he's coming in 2nd place.
Yeah. So this is Gokul in seat 2 is showing his surname, which okay, let me try and get this up. Narayan.
Yeah, sure, that'll do it.
Yeah.
He probably offended someone somewhere. Is he gonna? Did he make the call? No, he's still pondering.
He's gonna ponder this one. We have our socials team out there taking some very nice shots of the players at this FT.
To be fair, the stream does look pretty good here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys, anyone out there follows Sabrina. She's a really good photographer. She took a really nice photo of the trophy in situ at the start of the FT.
I've literally just shared it.
So nice. So yeah, the Queen 3 suited is gonna cut it for Gokul, and he does flop second pair. So this one's gonna come down to how Tom wants to approach this. Does he go and start putting some pressure on? We've lost the HUD momentarily, but we'll be back. Oh,
Sure, a second, there we go. Speaking of really great news there.
Okay, we're back with the HUD. Looks like Tom is still pondering a c-bet here. Oh, it looks like he has c-bet. Oh, wow, Gokul's going to let that one go. So just what you would call a range bet from Tom there, doing the job. Gokul with middle pair and no backdoor, letting it go. Really awkward stack size to work with, of course.
Yeah, it's tough to kill there, isn't the middle pair? You know, you're probably facing another barrel on the turn at least.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. That's one of the hands that Tom probably would have shut down with and taken the relatively low showdown, but...
Showdown's a showdown at that point.
Yeah. So who haven't been covered?
The exact same
Who have we
thing.
not
So
covered?
we don't look to have a look at Raj. Who have we got in C7? Who have we got next to... Well, actually, not covered C5.
Also no, C5 is Christopher Nicholas, who is from Bristol way. He's an MTTer who plays around the Midlands and occasionally up in Manchester. He hasn't, he's normally, I think, more of a sort of a line grinder.
Okay. Oh yes, we have discussed C7 down actually. Got the H3. So yeah, this is the culmination. Several days actually. There's been lots of flights for the for day one. We had 660 runners, I think it was. 14 made it through to day 3. I'm not sure how many made it through to day 2. But I believe it was 96 that made the money that locked up. I want to say the £300 min cash.
Yeah, big min cash for is it 125?
Let's look at this trusty piece of paper. God, we're high tech over here. 150, yeah. 125 plus 25.
And
You know that full 125.
folded to Sabrina on the button here with a little over 10 bigs. So for those of you just joining, the stream graphics aren't updated for the blinds. Sabrina's going to rip it in here for just over 10. And man, Raj is going to have a decision at the big blind with a very good looking hand. But I think he's probably going to have to fold.
Yeah, it's interesting here. Obviously, if he could see the cards, well, we'd all be doing a lot better if we could see the cards in real time. But probably would be just like, yeah, take my edge.
I'll take my 2%.
Yeah.
Yeah, good pickup for Sabrina.
That just shows why it was so good to make the discipline fold earlier with Queen Jack. There was a little bit more weight to her shove there. Do you hear any cracking in the background? This guy doing some of his yoga.
That is me, yeah, that is me stretching. I've been very sedentary today. Do give us any feedback on the audio, by the way, guys.
Great shout, yeah.
We do appreciate it. Like, we are still in the process of getting everything ironed out with this stream. If there's any particular background noises or if the chips clanking are too loud, just let us know.
So yeah, this is our first day of the 4 days that we're going to be here. So we are covering the mini-main final today. Then we are going straight into the main event tomorrow for the Friday and Saturday. And we're going to finish it off on Sunday as well. And then we're probably going to look at the high road. But let's see how we get on. Let's not run before we can walk. Let's just enjoy this final first of all. Obviously a dynamic that after today we're not going to see again until Sunday. So what in particular is going to be running through a lot of these players' heads, guys, do you think? Let's face it, you've made the finals, haven't you?
Well, for a lot of these players, it's like a chance for their biggest score, right? So you've got, obviously Rob and Ty have had some big scores in the past. I think Dan may have as well. But for the rest of them, this is like the biggest live spot they've been in. So yeah, there's going to be some nervousness. They're just going to be really happy to get like, you know, a couple of pots scooped in early on if they can, even if they're just taking blinds down just to settle the nerves. down here, opening off a pretty short stack. He's gone for a big raise size here with the ace-jack off. And yeah, it sort of looks like he's going to be happy to take the blinds with this kind of raise size. And I think it will probably work looking at these hands.
I mean, he's lucky that he's not run into anything really, but he is, what, opening a quarter of his stack here with ace-jack off +2?
Yeah. He's maybe a bit concerned about ripping it all in and potentially having a couple of people wake up or something, but on this occasion, no one wakes up with anything, and he's had a shove get through, and now he's got an open through, so his nerves will be settled, for sure.
So far as well, they've all locked up 4-figure score as well. We'll look at the min cash of £1,330 for ninth, and the winner could be taking home £14,370. All sorts of things. And of course the trophy.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the trophy is quite a beautiful thing, guys. Solid gold, 24 carats.
24 karat gold. I would say the trophy's worth more than the money itself, mate. As I say, yeah, if you want to follow us on the socials.
$60k, 12k. That needs to be 60k, 120k. Pop a message through.
Yeah. So we will be going to 120.
Sit down under the gun here with the deuces. With the final table ICM, it's not one you want to play. But he looks tempted. No, does find the right laydown. And we're just refreshing the HUD, I think, for the correct lines. Oh, no.
We almost got there.
They're almost correct.
If we wait long enough, they will. They'll sync up. But... I'm just trying to see.
No particular monster hands out there right now, so we may get another opportunity to quickly change those lines if we can. And Gokul gonna find a rip here from the hijack, ace-8 offsuit. One I quite like because you know, it's not really a hand you want to open and play a pot with off this kind of stack depth. Doesn't play that great. Just take your equity and stick it in. It does get it through.
How many bigs did you shut then?
I think about 12.
Okay, so yeah, you are going to get looked up.
I mean, it's, yeah, you are going to be in bad shape if you get looked up, but a lot of the time it's going to be, I mean, Rob's going to defend his big blind pretty wide as chip leader and then just put you in horrible spots post flop, so not a bad spot to take the jam approach. The guys behind obviously are all pretty handcuffed. And it also depends on, in these situations, how the chip leader wants to approach things. Like, does he want to gamble with short stacks, or does he want to just like slowly but surely lean on all the middle stacks and take their chips?
No worries, go ahead.
So yeah, we'll slightly later this end, but if you were thinking the comments across. Guys, I feel like you're going to tell us, well, something.
Well, we do have day one main event running. I think we're up to about 80 players at the moment.
Yeah, something like that.
Which is pretty impressive numbers. There's actually 4 day ones at the minute.
60 players at the minute.
So,
I tell you what else is impressive, when a lot of aces run into each other.
And, well, Goku just got a jam through. Does he want to take this one on? Slightly earlier position this time. And an awkward stack to work with.
He's just been
He's going
jamming
to go for
ace
it again, and he's going to get looked up by Peter this time.
I mean, when you just jammed ace 8, you've got
And
more
you got it
chips, you look
through,
down, and you
yeah.
see ace 10. Surely you're thinking, well, hang on, I've got more chips, this is a better hand, the money goes in again.
Yeah, this is one that he's going to look back at and hope, and wish, that he'd just gone for the min raise.
Off 18 bigs as well, it is doable, isn't it? Plus 3.
Yeah. Peter here. In the tank, but I'm fairly sure we know what he's going to do.
Yeah, 22 bigs, just trying to posture, make it.
There it goes. And Chris now, Chris has already looked at his ace-jack, and he's, look at his expression. This is a guy who was ready to put it in against Gokul,
Yeah,
and
sure.
now has seen Peter do this and thinks, oh, Christ.
He's folded though, right?
Yeah, he's out of the way. And we haven't seen, okay, yeah, both out of the way. So we do have our first all-in and call potential elimination. It is Gokul Narayanan, flag for India.
Yeah. Against Peter, who is the 71% favourite with ace king off hearts. Working there for the all-in player.
Spade's no good.
We've seen Spade be very hot on this table as well earlier on with Joe
Yeah.
Beaver. The Beaver was in 4. On this flop,
What we got? Oh!
there is a 10 there, but still 24% for Peter. He can find it.
Pretty gross one for Peter. A jack would almost slam the door on Gokul though. It's an ace.
Barry needs nothing right now. It's going to be
But
a king or a
the
jack.
queen works through it as well.
That's very
Queen works through as
true.
well. I looked at the queen immediately and thought, that's the dirty one.
You always look at the queen first.
No.
There we
No
go.
filth there, and that's a huge double.
It is a massive double, and that does mean he's going to be crippled now, Peter. He's going to have 4 bigs. And ironically, it would have been a win for ace jack there, wouldn't it, with the 8 on the river?
Wow, yeah, that was a sick one. You can see, look at his expression.
Oh, nice
Yeah.
bit of eyebrows this early in the stream.
Yeah. If the rest of the table were paying attention, they'll know what he folded now at this point, probably.
exactly.
But yeah, he did make the right fold, obviously.
It's frustrating that the player on your right wakes up with ace king when your ace jack would have won, but you made the right decision, like you say.
That would have been a much more cinematic run out as well. If it could have been ace jack versus ace
Yeah,
king.
for sure.
But hey, yeah, brutal one for Peter. Very unlucky, my guy. But there is still hope.
Yeah, the salvation of that as well was he had 2 wins on the cut-off, so he's got a couple of hands now to look at. It's not as if he's forced in on the blind straight away.
Yeah. We almost have the graphics on the blinds correct. We almost have.
Slowly.
We still need the actual big blind now correct. We've got the big blind anti-correct now.
We have at least got the stack sizes correct.
I mean, not in big blinds. But
No, but in the million. So if you look on the right side, guys, and then if we keep telling you that it is 100k.
Someone go ask Rob the last time we had over 500 big blinds in this part of the table.
Who remembers?
I'm still waiting for them to update, but they'll be on.
Pretty on there in the big line. It was, I promise. I wouldn't lie. 10-9 it was. Yeah, there you go. So nice, we're not even letting you look at it for that.
Got momentum, might fancy going after it here and start opening up with the 7-5 suited. That'd be interesting to see.
And nice flavour as well.
Yeah. He is back to playing flow.
You can't blame him when he found that double at that moment.
Yeah, you do get back into your shell when you've just realised you may have made a mistake and got there, but definitely not a huge one.
He was walking out the door with his £1,330, but there's been a strong chance now that the landlord will be home.
I mean, if he builds on that momentum. So no action there.
Let's take this opportunity to have a little look at what we are.
Yeah, but in terms of action, we did mention that the main event is underway today with 60 runners so far, but we do later on have a Kilo Big O event, which, by the way, if you don't know what Big O is, it's essentially 5-card high-low. That is at 6 PM. You can late reg that one until about £8:30, I believe.
And that's a £150 buy-in?
Yeah, £150. So, like, how often can you go play £150 Big O tournament in the UK?
On a Thursday.
Exactly. So, that's pretty cool. And then at 8 PM we have the £250 Turbo, 15-minute blinds on that one, late reg until 10 PM. And then there is a main event satellite as well at 10 PM. Should you want to come win your seats cheap, there'll be 3 seats guaranteed on that one, £60 buy-in, late reg until 11:30.
It's a stack satellite as well.
Quarter past 11. Yes, target stack satellite.
They are very popular now, especially in the last few years. People are eyeing them up. When you stack, you've got the seats for it.
Speaking of
Stacks?
speaking of
Seats? Straight away? Speaking of what?
Speaking of stacks,
Seats.
no one's going to build a stack if we don't have it on hand. I'm not too sure what the delay is here. We might be waiting for the HUD to update.
That's true. We'll probably pause the clock while that is happening. I don't imagine it's just getting consoled about it.
I think this is, I believe, what they call a tech pause in the industry. We're just waiting for the HUD to be fixed. And it's back.
Oh, it's the first one we've done here. It's the first day before, so
Yeah.
But yeah, we look forward to hearing your stories. And if any of you are coming down, or if you've already played any of the events so far, do get in touch. Let us know.
We did just, looks like we tried a HUD update there and it's still showing 12k big blind. I don't know why that can't.
Alright, let's just play 12k.
Yeah, I guess, let's just roll the back, guys. Let's just roll the back. We'll
Let's
play
get
a
coffee.
We'll play a 27-hour FT.
Yeah, it's only half 5.
Yeah.
We'll get room service.
Room service any good here? I imagine it would be.
Yeah, you thought so. I'm not bruised yet.
I mean, I don't know if anyone's ever stayed in the hotel at Resorts World, but I cannot say enough good things about the spa here. My god, I had a fantastic morning.
We went down the bingo card at the first half hour, the guy mentioning how good the spa was.
I just was impressed, guys. I was impressed.
I haven't tried it out yet. I will be trying it out, and annoyingly, I may go on about it as well.
Yeah, but don't take your phone in there and take any content, because
That makes it sound like that's what I do.
I would fully expect you know. Oh wait, we have fixed HUD. We have fixed the HUD. The lines are correct, guys. We can crack on. And Sabrina has picked up Big Slick immediately.
Ooh, and look who's got ace queen.
Oh wow, we're about to see a collision.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't a fold of ace king. I think it was just a look at it and just in sheer amazement. What am I going to do?
Going into the tank.
That's a very good hand. This is her internal monologue.
Checking a stack. And she has gone for the shove. And it's going to be really hard for Raj to get away from this one.
Next player as well. Oh no, wait, look. Oh yeah, Raj, sorry. Raj is
So Raj, who will know Sabrina pretty well, being a Dust Till Dawn player.
Just, the thing is,
There's just no way he
you
can
never
fold.
fold in this world, are you?
I mean, like, it's a horrible situation ICM-wise, but
very early position shove.
Yeah, you would have to think. I mean, she's already shoved once as well, right? Obviously, he has no feedback on what she had, but yeah.
Where's your line here, though? What, are you throwing ace jack in the bin straight away?
Personally, I would throw this away because I'm just built different. But
A dirty little net.
no, just a insane soul reader. But yeah, me personally, I find it fold because you know I'm him. But yeah, I think most people are gonna stick this in.
But for someone who isn't him, yeah, for a mortal, what we're trying to talk to, we're saying like ace jack, ace 10.
Wow.
Whoa, he's folded. Oh,
Wow.
He probably has just thought.
The
like,
concern on his
spots.
face though, look, he's so like unsure about whether he's just made the right
Yeah,
decision or
hey,
not.
but what is that classic saying? Better to make a good fold than a bad call. I've no idea what it's like. It's something like that, isn't it?
Better to make a bad fold than a bad fold.
That's the one. That's the one. I've just put the chips and started whistling on the way to the nails.
Yeah.
But that is a really good fold.
Yeah, I imagine if we were to put that one in the ICM calculator, it wouldn't be loving life of ace queen. But yeah, just awkward stack sizes and an undergun shove, and who knows, he might be thinking that Sabrina's playing a bit on the tighter side. Obviously we know she's not, because we've already seen her stick it straight in with the queen 10 off. But yeah. That wasn't the button.
Yeah, but still, there are going to be some people with that stack who don't even shove that.
Exactly. If you're the other short stack and you watch this final table back, and you think to yourself, how did I win?
Yeah, exactly.
So when you're the other short stack, you just want to see people get it in. You just want the action. No shot box today, by the way. I do like that on a final table. These decisions for a lot of these players are not going to be straightforward. As aforementioned, many of these players are playing for potentially their biggest ever life score.
And let's face it, they're very deep with the one.
No. We have the updated blinds.
Oh my god, it is, you're right.
We are updated now. We're not playing 500 big blinds deep anymore. Peter here with his final 3 and a bit big blinds. Having a very good looking hand to stick it in with. Can't blame him for this. And you know what? This is probably going to get through. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be in the next couple of hands, really, big blind hand season. And he is so short compared to everyone else. He'll have been absolutely gagging for a call from Raj for the last hand, but let's see, Sabrina getting a good price here.
Great
good
price.
for big blind ante, but again, she's got this awkward stack size. Does she want to gamble? Let's it go. Stack preservation from Sabrina, and Peter will get one through. He's still going to be by far the shortest stack, but that'll feel good. Almost doubling up without showdown.
So we can see as well now that she's folded twice on the big blind. Will the players be picking up on that, even though she's on 14, 15 bigs?
I think when you see someone fold when it's only like a 3 big blind shove, yeah, you might start picking up on that. But, you know, with ICM and stuff on these final tables, stack preservation is very important, particularly when shorter stacks are quite condensed. You're just not that incentivized to pull off these small shoves. Stream still saying influencer sit and go.
It's still saying it was sitting over the line.
I mean, this is not the influencer sit and go, guys. This is the main event.
Sabrina does play good photos, but she's not technically an influencer.
Probably one day.
Yeah.
She's definitely good one day. No big hands kicking around this time. Could see something blind on blind between Sabrina and Buckle. Ty might open the 10-8-0 here, no. I mean, he is covering them both, but he's already seen that Buckle in seat 2, not afraid to get in the mix. And we'll get the walk this time. He's had a very good first orbit with this FT.
Players from the level with 80,000, 60,000, 60,000.
So, when they get to this point, in the future, that's right.
Let's go through the payouts. I feel like we haven't done the payouts.
Yeah, we can try and share it in the chat as well.
If you want to look at the payouts yourselves, guys, put a lens app is the place to go. There are some big hands kicking around right now, though.
Something to do that. Okay, let's cover this now, and then we'll look at the payouts. But you might have to mention it.
Yeah, Dan, who already got us shoved through with the 8 earlier. Just over 10 bigs. Oh, actually, the blinds have gone up, so he's got sub 10 bigs, pocket 8s here. It's just going to go in, right? Has he gone for a raise? And if Ty goes after this, and then Gockle wakes up with queens, Dan may get away from this one. It just depends on how Ty wants to approach it. Ty, pretty savvy live player. You probably know. Yeah, look down from the tighter side. No, this is obviously a very big spot for him. So, what do you think he's getting too active? Sabrina looking at the very attractive Queen 10 suited.
She's just had a lot already today.
And you can tell she's tempted to stick with him. She'll be walking right into it. She does. Finds the fold. Gockle is about to fuel the ladies.
Oh, there's 2 of them. Both red, so he's peeled 1 and gone short enough.
Yeah. Having a little look at Roger's stack, eyeing up what to do here. Not really any room for anything apart from all in. And there it is. And this now is going to come down to what Dan's plan was. I can't imagine he's going to raise fold to a single all in. He may have been planning to raise and fold if 2 people went all in. He has got the issue of there being a super short stack, but he is going to go with it anyway.
Dan, what was the plan? It was to get there. He needs to find an 8. Otherwise,
He'll be gone tonight.
so the suits are covered 2. 8 of risk. We might be losing our first player to go down to 8 today.
If Gockle holds here, what a start for him. That might be the first commentator's curse of the day, but we shall see.
Yeah, we didn't curse anyone earlier, did we? He may have forgot.
Well, there is some neighbours for the 8s.
It's a safe flop. What could possibly go wrong?
There's a few sweat cards in the turn. There was an 8 folded, by the way. You'll see in the top left, only 1 8 available.
Why would you say that?
Because it's there on the graphics.
He might as well stand up.
So the case 8 for Dan, or we will lose him at 9.
Will he find it or leave the club? Ooh, half the 8 clubs. Dan has gone. He's going to cash for £1,330. Very well done, Dan. And that means the remaining 8 players have left at £1,730. I'm sorry, I didn't even let you leave the seat before you said it. Let's look at the other payout. 7th is going to be 2,270. 6th is 3,010. 5th, £3,890. 4th will give you 4,060. Podium finishing now, 6,600. 3rd, 2nd. It's going to be so smooth. All is smooth.
Oh, we did think it was going to get through, but Peter's going to have a gamble here. He's got one ladder.
Do you think the ace jack is in his hand?
I think like he's so short now that he just feels like he's priced in with anything.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, no, ace jack was next one, wasn't it? Yeah, Peter. Yeah, you might be right here. He's got paint. He thinks it's probably live. Fortunately, he's very dominated.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. And the spades are working for Rob, not for Peter. He is going to need a red 7 or the 7 of clubs.
5-9?
Sorry, just a red 7, sorry. He's got the 7 of clubs. No chops available either.
Len Goodman on the river.
Is it going to be 2 gone in 2 hands? And no good. So we are going to lose Peter. Unlucky to him. I mean, like, you know, he got it in good for the most of it. The ace king versus the ace 10 of Gockel, and yeah, just got a very unfortunate run out that time. And yeah, but well played to him.
£1,730 there for Peter. Yeah, it is very unfortunate. 18 the ace 10, and then just thinking a lot of my chips in the middle already. I'm going to put the rest in. As for everyone else, though, they've landed up. And they now have at least 2k locked up, £2,270.
Great performance though for Peter, because like the last entry he had on Hendermob was also an FT of the European Amateur Poker Championships earlier this year. So for a similar amount.
Lovely. Inconsistent.
So that's 2 FTs in a row on his Hendermob. So
it
looks pretty good for him, but yeah, unfortunate for him today. So we are down to 7 already.
Again, that does happen sometimes, doesn't it? You have that straight away on the when you get the final table. The short stacks will be loving it though. You know, you've got Rancho and Serena, both probably 2 of the shortest players.
We've got Chris in the big line now. He's getting pretty short as well.
Mr. Ace Jack, yeah. How many bigs have we got for him? 7.
Yeah. I didn't realise he was that short.
No, I didn't. He'll be bemoaning the ace jack even more now, I suppose, but he's not really got anything here as well. We should see how badly it goes when you click the rest in on your big blind for his neighbour.
Sabrina with an ace.
An open or a shove there, guy? What do you think she should be doing?
I will be folding.
Interesting.
Yeah. When you shove, you just you're in bad shape when you get called too often, basically.
And you think opening there, you just give the opportunity for someone else to take it away.
Yeah, you've got like Gockel behind who can just rebet you relentlessly with a short stack in the big blind.
She's in the high check, right?
Yeah.
But I think, what's in the story you say?
Yeah, so we've got so we've got no small blind this hand, and
of course, yeah, that's where
Gockel shoving into the 2 shorties gets the better hand to fold and gets the trash to fold as well.
So you even think with the fact there is no small blind, you think Sabrina should still be folding there?
It's just a very awkward one.
Okay, because that's what I mean. I thought she was on the button.
Yeah.
Because there was no small blind, but then there were still 3 players in there. So I thought she was on cut-off, sorry, and he was on the button. So I thought cut-off there, ace 4, 14 bigs, 12 bigs, whatever she had. We open when we shove in. But I suppose the small blind isn't there, and you've got to then look at how much longer the button's going around.
Yeah, so these ICM situations are all to do with like the stack constellation. When you've got a stack in the big blind that's quite likely to be all in the next 2 hands, you just tie up a lot, particularly in big blind and big blind.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I suppose the other thing is, on the very rare off chance that he gets a walk, he's not really gaining anything in his stack because there's no small blind, right?
Yeah, but he so rarely gets a walk, right?
Of course, yeah.
That's the thing. Oh, but this one, well, Tom definitely going to open, and Sabrina might be tempted to jam this one. We'll wait and see. She has found some disciplined folds at the right time so far today.
Indeed, she has been +2. Do you think if she does shove that Thomas is ever folding?
He's not going to love it, but he probably will look at him, I think.
Still second in chips, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's third in chips.
He can sort of afford it, yeah. But Sabrina folds pretty quick, respecting the end of the gun. You got to bear in mind he's opening into the chip leader's big blind, so he should be pretty tight here. So yeah, Sabrina maybe noticed that and thought I'll wait for a better spot.
Also, she probably knows she's going to get 18 against him, so that's fine.
If she gets ace king next hand, then we're going superior.
Fair enough.
Rob will he defend 6-3 offsuit? No. So it suggests that Rob has a bit of respect for Tom now, because as chip leader you can defend super wide against the second chip player in these scenarios.
So yeah, I'm just seeing the chat with a few audio issues that we had at the moment, so
Yeah, please give us all the audio feedback you can today, guys, if you can. It is the first live stream of this week, so yeah, any feedback will really help us. Pretty accurate. Yeah, we're not quite in the bathroom, but you know, we're in the booth. Put it that way, we're in the booth.
the shower though?
I mean, not that booth.
You said the spot was good, it's because we're in the
It's not
spot.
quite the cubicle, but yeah, we're in the booth.
And then your first album.
Not quite the cubicle.
We won't go into any more detail. But we will see what the fold ends. So we might have our first blind on blind action here.
Between chip leader and second in chip. So this is going to be interesting because Rob can basically get away with raising as much as he wants in this spot, right? Tom has to respect the ICM scenario that he's under here. So I expect Rob to abuse this quite a lot, and that looks like a chunky raise. I think it's 500k, right?
We're going to see a lot of tussle between these two as well.
It's gonna, it might set the tone. How does Tom want to approach this? Does he want to go to a wall, or does he want to play in flow and let Rob have it in these spots?
Does he have all his options here as well, do you think?
I don't think 3-bet is one of them, I think defend is one of them, but it's sort of right down the bottom of what you might want to defend, and with the risk premium, you probably don't want to defend this one, yeah, because you just dominate it a lot by, because Rob can open so much. So, yeah, he's going to have like just a lot of stuff that's dominating you.
It's very annoying that there's been 3 occasions now you've got it right every time, can I just say that?
Yeah, I hate being right, I really do, but like I said, I have mentioned it, but I am him, so yeah.
It's not the biggest booth, but there is enough room for me, guy, and his ego, just in case anyone else worried.
Yeah. In fact, there's actually a look. We can open that door if my ego gets too inflated, and yeah.
And then close it.
We have an extension actually to the booth if we need it. If the ego gets
All
out.
these brags.
Yeah. Although there is a lot of cleaning products in that.
Again, that just sounds terrible. That sounds like the kind of thing we can't broadcast. There's a lot of cleaning products in that extension. What an awful sentence to hear out loud. I can only apologise to everyone listening. What I won't apologise for is the fact that we're now 160 big blind.
So what is the average snap now? You can always go on the clock on poker later.
Yeah, you thought so, right? But at the minute, we're mainly looking at the main event block.
Okay.
On
Chris, looking a bit fed up with the rags he's began out with the super short stack. But sometimes it can be a blessing to sit back and watch the collisions happen. There'll be no collision here, I don't think, though. I mean, Rob will open and Ty will probably defend, suited king. Just over 20 bigs. It's actually a combo that occasionally gets free bet in these scenarios as a bluff. Let's see how Ty wants to play. With my experience of Ty is that he, like many Vietnamese poker players, is not afraid to get involved. So I would not expect him to be overfolding in this scenario.
Okay.
but he does have a pretty awkward stack size. Being middle stack, he's just going to come in with a call. And he does flop a king, but very similar to the scenario Gokul had at the start of this FT where he flopped middle pair. It's a tricky one when you're up against the chip leader and you have ICM pressure. Rob's always going to see bet this board and you're just in a really sticky spot. With a couple of back doors though, I'm fairly sure Ty will continue with a check call here. And then it'll be down to Rob to decide whether he wants to barrel. Small standard C-bet from Rob. Taking his time.
It's the first time we've seen Ty play, am I right?
Yeah, he's not been blessed with many cards so far. I will be hoping for added equity here on the turn. It's not a good one. And now we're going to see how much Rob wants the Ty to contest. It's an interesting spot in terms of ICM because it's not like Ty can't have an ace that often. He's not incentivized to shove too often as the middling stack free flop here over a button open. So he might have a few more aces in his defend range than normal. Rob with absolutely nothing. Gonna put the max pressure on Ty here. It's like half pot, targeting exactly the kind of hand that Ty has.
So what Ty's options here then? He's basically asking him to put in a quarter of his stack.
With this bet, Rob's basically saying, I'm setting up for a river jam here. If you call here, then I'm setting you in on the river. And yeah, this is why it's so difficult for Ty, because he kind of knows that Rob's probably not barreling a king now, because the kings are just chopping anyways. It's really just an ace or nothing. And sure, he has nothing fairly often there, but it's just the awkward stack size and just the power of being a chip leader exemplified there.
So all this nothing, they've got quite a lot of outs as well. I mean, in this situation, I can't remember exactly the size there. It's a situation where if he does a continuation bet with one of his nothings that is actually the same, a bit of a draw, he's calling off the price stack.
If he had like a good flush draw?
Yeah, or maybe it's just like Queen Jack or whatever. No, Queen Jack is not going.
No, it's never going to be enough.
Yeah,
There'll be only one or two combos maybe, but that fall into that category. But I think in general, Rob's going to be very polar there on the turn. Just to be an ace or nothing, and the occasional deuce that he might have, I guess.
Always good to mix in occasional deuce.
Oh, when you're chip leader and you're on the button, you can definitely have the odd deuce on the gun. Gokul with the very good looking King Jack suited under the gun here, and he's got a stack to work with now, so he's going to start opening up.
Yeah, 7-handed open, that seems reasonable. He's opening for the minimum, as is standard in this situation.
Chris still can't find a spot to stick them in. Frustrating for him. This will probably get through.
Yeah, well, we've seen Sabrina not defend her big blind a lot, and when Bob's thinking about whether to open or not with the gun, that's probably going into his thinking. And he can get the King Jack, take down blinds.
the mic guys if we do have some audio issues.
Yeah.
They are trying to iron it out as we go, fiddling with some filters and such.
Yeah.
We have no control over that personally.
No,
We're trying
exactly.
to feed this back to the tech team. But we're doing the best we can.
I can assure you it's a real microphone.
Yeah, it is not, I repeat, not a laptop mic.
No, it actually costs the same amount as the device that's so there you go. That's right. One of these things today is going to be turning a microphone into £40,000.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
You take that deal, wouldn't you? If you would, I don't know.
Unless it's a microphone made of gold.
What?
24 karat.
It's gold to you.
I don't know, I saw a gold trophy today and now I'm just
You got gold on the mind, haven't you?
gold member.
Gold on the mind.
We were talking about Austin Powers.
Oh, yeah,
earlier,
we're gonna
wasn't it?
Yeah. I think that was on the stream though, I think that was just in our free time.
That might be correct, yeah. Anywho, high on the button here, we check off. We can't see what Buckle's got yet. It's pretty awkward to tie now because he's got Sabrina super short at the full line who could jam on him, and then Gokul who covers him in the big blind and could also put him under pressure. So Ty's got to play this button pretty snug. Looks like a raise to 325. Sabrina, I think this is what we call tanking for balance with the 8 deuce suited.
Guess again, guy. You finally got one wrong. Of course, the deuce is all wild in this tournament. No.
Unless this is a...
Wrapping error, are you thinking?
Is this going to get through though? This is absolutely gangster from Sabrina, by the way.
I mean, it's
Like, it's a spot where Ty should be very snug, as I mentioned, but obviously, like, Ty's default, you know, as a Vietnamese poker player, is going to be play pretty aggro. We've got Vietnam versus Hong Kong here, guys, actually, right now. And this is absolutely gangster. Ty's looking at it thinking, can I even fold? No, he's going to flick it in.
Yeah, it's the first time he's raised. The hand might be wrong. No.
We'll see in a second when the cards are turned over. I see some looks.
You see Rob's face and just look right at the camera as well, so it might be 8 deuce of diamonds.
Really? Oh, it's pocket 8! It's pocket 8! It makes so much more sense now.
You tease.
It's Chinese aces.
Right, okay.
And we do have a flip situation.
Now, it was exactly red 8s that lost to the red queens earlier.
Yeah.
So we're going to see how lucky these 8s are.
So this is pocket 8s, guys, if you're just joining. Sabrina is not, I mean, I just called her a gangster. I'm going to take it back. She's playing around.
Yeah.
She's just playing around.
We've tried to
She's
hide
got
this
a
a
pair.
more than it was. It is just a classic button on score blind.
I mean,
There's the deuce.
she'd have got there.
She'd have hit the
She'd have
deuce.
got there.
She should have.
So a queen or a jack, and it's not going to cut it for Ty, and he's going to lose about half his stack there. So chip stack reversal.
Difficult situation there, but a bit of magic for Sabrina, who has
Yeah.
finally found the double after playing very conservatively. It's actually a great turn for her, isn't it? Because that kills the queen and jack.
Yeah, I didn't even see the flush draw. I was just confident she was holding, to be honest.
Yeah, this is flush draw. We barely saw the second 8, didn't we? Because I don't see a flush draw.
Yeah. So we may get an update of chip counts. Anyway.
We're going to have a deal change as well.
I believe now, obviously Chris still by far the shortest. I is only second shortest. Along with Sabrina
Raj's coming into big line as well now.
Raj earlier, by the way, guys, made a very good fold against Sabrina. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we're streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. So do please share it and would be interested in seeing the final table action today. And if you want to be featured on stream, then all you need to do is come to look. Wait a minute, we've got day 1A today, day 1B tomorrow, starting at midday, and then on Saturday we've got a hyper at 11 AM. Oh, and in fact we have a turbo on Friday as well, don't we? 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So that's today, we start at 2. Tomorrow we've got 1 at midday, 1 at 8, and then on Saturday there's a hyper at 11. Day 2 will start at 4 o'clock on Saturday. If you want to be looking at the menu for day 3, that will be at 2 o'clock on Sunday. I roll on Sunday. But hey, about that, mate. Let's focus on today. Let's look at problems. Let's carry forward.
Yeah. Chip lead with the luxury to open this wide. A lot of other players wouldn't be able to open here on the board in this position. And this one will get through really comfortably, I think. Yeah, Raj having to fold with Chris behind him in the big blind next hand, super short. Just not incentivized to play too many pots himself. I'm sure it is. Tom just checking the clock before he opens up with the King Jack. Chris, who has been quite frustrated with the lack of playable spots, is going to find himself in the big blind again with a very rangy hand, but he's going to have to gamble it. 10-6 offsuit for Chris. Tom with the King Jack, way ahead for now. Are we about to lose our third player of this FD?
%69% favourite, Tom. Chris really does seem to be checking to sleep.
YouTube and Facebook, guys. So if you're watching on Facebook, I recommend switching to the YouTube stream.
Not sure why that is.
We are still having some problems with the mic. I do apologise, but these will get ironed out.
Yeah, and you can hear the majority of what we're saying, which is obviously a good thing. You can see the graphic now got the right stuff on there, so before we get to
We've got 90% of the video.
yeah, exactly, we're almost ready.
So Tom finding himself now with the joint short. Chris fancies it blindy blind here. King 6 off to 10 bigs, or just under. Rob in the tank for the 8-6 off here. Just double checking his price. You can be sure if this is a bounty tournament, the chips would already be in. Yeah, for bounty enjoyers, there are some options during the PartyPoker UK tour. Rob assessing his options right now. Almost looked like he was putting the ball in. Cheeky grin on his face. Problem he might have here is if he calls and loses, he won't have as big a chip lead, and he does let it go.
Yeah, probably the right thing in the scheme.
Just want to keep, comfortably ahead. And be able to lean on the other middling stacks in these scenarios.
You will be keeping that distance. Trying to share the payouts remaining, but it did not go well. Just did all the numbers, it looked like I was a robot at a breakdown. Instead, I've just said, that's what 7th will get. Because I misclicked. So, in case you were wondering what exactly 7th got, there you go. That's the last thing I put in the chat.
So what we got here, we are going to have a blind v blind confrontation, but actually Chris is, oh my god, Chris is definitely going to shove the button here, Rob is going to call, and then Tom is going to have a serious decision to take. Chris, sub 6 bigs here, ace jack off on the button, dream spot to put in the remainder of your stack. And Rob obviously has two options here. He can put in a raise to isolate. He doesn't want to go 3 ways with this hand and worried about Tom maybe getting a good price to call with a hand like 8-9 suited behind. So I think the preferred play here is to probably put in a small isolation raise as well.
Tell us the number then, guy.
Oh, what's he going to go? I think he's just going to put in a really small raise, but...
Say a number quickly before we finish.
Just like a min raise. Just a min raise. What's he done? What's he done? He's gone for the flat, okay.
I mean, it is a very small raise to the point where it's a call, but...
And this is really tricky now for Tom, because...
right?
Yeah, I mean, like, he can call and have position on roll, but he's also going to be thinking, ace jack off is the kind of hand that you want to go heads up against the short stack shove that should be pretty wide with. Does he try and isolate, or does he just call and play it safe? One thing you obviously can't do as Tom here is shove, because Rob will have all the traps. Still.
Yes, of course. But then you hate your life if you raise and he shoves.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a tell.
I was literally about to say a bit of a live
the big exhale from Tom. Give him roll a bit of stare down. You're not going to get much of a read off Rob. And he lays it down, wow.
That and then the shove would have been interesting. Oh, look at his face.
I mean, when you see the big exhale, you probably know he's folding, but
yeah.
Looks like he was really concerned about the trap there. And I guess part of the reason for that is like Rob is going to raise quite often.
He's erring on the side of caution there. And no, that might work out.
I mean, it becomes like an 8-10x flop then, yeah. Well, opportunities.
Took the words right out of my mouth, so we'll see what happens here.
The big old brick on the turn. So Chris poised to double up, and that might finally bring a smile to his face.
10 and only a 10 will see him leave.
Oof. Crossbar.
Post!
Crossbar.
I think he stood up instantly after that.
Chris has immediately left the table after doubling up.
Maybe he really needs a toilet.
I think I saw him say, "I need a smoke."
Oh, really?
I think I saw his lips say, "I need a smoke."
He doesn't even smoke. He probably looked down at Ace Jack and was like, "I remember you from earlier."
Yeah, I mean, it's been a journey with Ace Jack for Chris this last couple of orbits. Just happy to double up, and he's going to take a little break himself. Looks like, I genuinely think he's gone for a cigarette.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's not like he's meant to play many hands as the, 5 of 7 with 2 shorties out there. So, probably identifying that it's probably meant to be folding next hand anyways, and yeah.
Can't imagine the dealer either is going to peek at his hand. Oh, look at that in the graphics.
Do we box his card still to see what he would have had? That's the question.
That would be incredibly cruel.
Oh no, we're not doing it apparently. The dealer's just put them straight in the mark. We never get to see what he would have had.
We want pain.
That would be actually great.
Especially if he was, well, he could be watching on the stream straight away, but
that is a suggestion for the next stream.
the Grimbox.
Yeah. So Gokul here, now second in chips.
Oh, you shot them, but it was like
Oh, Chris is straight back. Not in time to see what he would have had. Rob on the button here with the chip lead and a suited king that he could use as a 3-bet bluff here. Most of his 3-bet bluffs as chip leader probably going to come from suited king X, suited ace X. You kind of want the hands that unblock this type of holding that Gokul would have as an open, like the Jack 10, the Queen Jacks, the ones that raise fold. You want the high card, low card stuff, just like this. And Rob knows that, and looks like he's counting out about $1 million. What is that? 950?
850.
Yeah. Ty going to look down at a pair. Make a very annoyed fold, I'm sure.
Yeah, tight is right sometimes for Ty.
And it's going to be a snap fold, I think, from Gokul. This one doesn't quite have the properties for the 4-bet rip. Yeah, let's lay it down. Rob, so far, not missing a trick at this FD. Slowly but surely extending his lead. Will he be the local hero at the end of today?
Certainly the hero at the minute. With all these chips, it's going to take someone running pretty good.
Do we have a link to things?
That's what I've put in there, but I think you might have got taken down as soon as I put it in there.
Yeah, I think no links in the chat.
Because I tried to paste the payouts and then it did them all in one long thing. It might work if you do it off there, to be honest.
I will try. So Raj, now our shortest stack. A very good looking one to shove.
Yeah.
In it goes.
Got to get that in +1 with what, 6 bigs?
Yeah. And this one will probably get through.
A lot of people shoving on Serena's big blind. And obviously I think Raj has just got too good a hand to not shove. I don't think he's taken that into consideration, but probably is helping.
Yeah, you don't fold ones this pretty when you're down to 6 or so bigs.
If I ask him for a count though, what do you think about this here?
Yeah, I mean this hand just sucks at all ends, but he's probably aware that Raj is very wide here, but I mean there's still some ICM, and he's gonna shove
He's going to drop almost any ace, but that still leaves a lot of domination problems for Ty. If it was blind be blind or something, sure, but it's from +1. I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh wait, that might be.
No, I couldn't show it. I showed it with you.
Right. Right, under the gun now. Another good looking hand. I'll let it go though.
Yeah, he's getting the chips to keep there. But probably rewarded for his correct fold.
Yeah. Ty gonna find the boots at a very timely moment. Down to 8 bigs.
And it's only, in terms of hands, 1 on from when he made a good fold, so...
Yeah. Tom probably quite interested in King 10 suited here against what he would imagine would be quite a wide opening range for Rob. If he does come along though, it's going to get squeezed.
Do you think Tom's thinking of squeezing himself here to kind of be like, right, I've got to play back against him at some point? Oh, okay.
He may have been thinking that he wants to continue with either a 3-bet or a fold rather than a call.
Okay, yeah. He'll be loving life when he sees Ty ship now.
Yeah.
I might have lived 3-bet, that's cool.
Well, let's not rule out the flat. But I certainly think this one just goes there. I don't think you should have any traps now. This stacker. There it goes.
We're going to see the blinds fold now, but do you think there's any merit there for Thomas to look at like playing back at this stage? Because otherwise it could be a case of Robert running away with it, and then when you do get heads up, if you do get heads up, he's got a chip lead that's, unassailable.
Well, I mean, we've seen him already play pretty tight against Rob, so I mean, if Rob had known how tight Tom had played, maybe it would work more often. Sort of taking those spots, but yeah, I don't think you're giving up too much EV by folding King 10 suited in the card there. And Ty now poised to level up, but it will barely impact Rob's chip lead. Huge favourite. Ace in the window, and well, backdoor diamond potential.
Regardless of the outcome, Chris has left for another cigarette. He's hoping for backdoors.
Yeah. So insignificant queen on the river. But Rob is going to be the man from Vietnam to double.
Hey, it's peanuts though, isn't it?
Well, he's going to have almost 10 bigs again. Oh no, sorry, he's got over 10 bigs now. He's got about 15 bigs. Pretty comfy.
It's going to take a few knocks to Rob's stack to really knock him off kilter, so let's see how this hand progresses. Got a pair and big slip. Oh, 2 pairs in fact. So we could see fireworks again.
Yeah, this could be fireworks. If Chris decides to take this one with the 6s, it's really close in ICM. These small pairs from early position don't do great. He's going to just open, and that will probably allow him to get away from this one.
And do you think that's the correct thing for him to be doing there off this stack? So he has what, 12 bigs, under the gun, 7 left, pair of 6s. Min open so he can fold.
Yeah, I mean, it's still going to do well pretty, like, you know, heads up against the big blind defend. Like, it's probably, it might just be outside the open. I think sevens is definitely getting opened here, but you would never want to shove. And Tom's just going to rip it with the ace-king off here, covering everyone behind. And Sabrina's going to be frustrated. She found the Chinese aces again.
It could be 8-2.
And she knows already, like...
Look at her giggling. Look at her
Yeah,
face.
she's like, well, this was pretty good for me last time, but this is a pretty sucky spot to be in. She's got about 12 or 13 bigs, just counting her stack.
Yeah, Tom has better than Queen Jack.
Yeah, and the thing you've got to think about in Sabrina's spot here is, what's Tom doing with like sevens here? Does he shove this quickly? And if the answer's no, then it just means the eight's going to bin.
It's a 32 big blind shove as well. Now, granted he's done that where the only other player with a similar stack does cover it quite well free, but that's the only one he's worried about waking up their hand. And even then, does still have ace king. So.
Yeah.
Ever thoughts of just read that in smaller with ace king, or are you just always shoving in?
It really depends on like what you think Goppel's going to do. He's the stack behind that's going to potentially play back at you, so if you think he's the kind of guy that might take a 4-bet jam with like an ace-4 suited or king queen off or something, then yeah, then you want to just put in a 3-bet. And it also comes down to what you think Chris is doing. Like, some people will be super tight under the gun, and in which case you probably just want to run out of ace king.
Okay.
So yeah, but then fold out their pairs, which is what's going to happen a lot when you shove ace king there.
Whereas
So,
if you
just
3-bet,
avoid it. Yeah.
you give them the opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
Or you know what's appeal, and then you're in position, but you're playing, you know.
Yeah, so if you 3-bet, there's a chance that Chris just shoves 9s on you and you lose the chance. Like, he steals the equity away from you, basically. Whereas when you shove, it's, you know, there's more of a chance that Chris folds a hand by 9s.
Yeah. That's a very succinct answer. Answers the why guy question.
The why guy for
The why guy. I enjoy the wordplay of that.
You might be the only one, though.
That's fine.
That's the danger.
The vast majority of things that come out of my mouth, I'm the only one that enjoys it.
And the only one with pair this time is Sabrina.
She's got the 7 to talk about.
She might rip them in. It's an awkward stack size to open up. You're in late position. And again, Goppel's behind, you can play back at you.
Blinds are about to go up as well, relatively soon.
Up to 200k big blind. That's a hell of a leap. And Sabrina's gonna open.
Interesting. Now she is in the cut-off this time. I've not misread it. What's your theory there?
Well, I mean,
should she be changing that because she's in the cut-off?
No, it's not that. I think it's probably she wants the potential to raise fold in case it goes gradual in with someone else behind. Because then obviously 7's is not going to cut it.
Yeah, your hand shrinks.
And when you've got a super short stack out there, as a middling stack, you just don't want to do as much open jam. As a big stack, you want to do more, but yeah. Chris going to defend the 10-9 off here. Similar stack size to Sabrina. He is covered though. Raj so short though. You don't really want to be playing a pot out of position here that often against someone that covers you when there's a super short stack out there, because it's just so easy to put pressure on you.
I mean, that must be an error though, surely. Where like Raj is folded, yeah. I think it was different. Yeah, I think for some reason it's at 8K as well. I think just actually graphic there. Chris has been on this.
What if it, yeah, he's actually got about 800k. So,
Yeah.
So check here. Chris might be tempted once Sabrina's check back an A-side board to go for a bet.
It's very much a one and done though, isn't it? If he does go for it.
Yeah, I mean the thing is like, if you think about the kind of hands that Sabrina would check back, it's going to be like some of the pocket pairs and then stuff like king, queen, maybe like a queen jack suited. So the queen is probably not the kind of card that you want to lead on. It's unless you think that she's very weighted towards the pocket pairs when she checks back, in which case it's going to work, and it does this time.
Chris fighting back then, despite losing a little bit of his sixes previously.
Yeah, playing pretty nice.
Yeah, there's some interesting effects going on here with the lighting, guys, with players' hands, particularly in that seat. When we were watching the influencer stream earlier, you might have spotted it. I'm not sure if you could hear us when we were discussing how shiny some hands look. But it is a case of certain players in the middle of the table do look like they've got gold on their knuckles.
Yeah, we've not been oiling up the players, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's something very out of line there. But yeah, we can assure you the only gold is the trophy. We don't have that. Gold standard of hands, Jack 10. It's not suited and it's in a weird spot.
Yeah, against the chip, we'll be blind and blind probably against chip leader. It's going to be one of those ones. He's probably going to limp and pray for a check back. I don't think he'll get a check back looking for.
No, agreed. He has called, sure enough, and it will be a check back.
Yeah. By the way, if you're watching on Facebook, we have been told to direct you towards YouTube. Actually, the sound quality is slightly better on YouTube. And Rob, finding what he needs on this board. We just saw Chris play pretty aggressively out of position, and he's going to continue that trend here. Again, this is probably going to be a one and done as well. And a lot of Rob's check back range is going to be the middling stuff, similar to what Chris has got. So stuff that's going to be at best, you know, a backdoor or something. Chris just praying to fold out some of those, but on the rare occasion that Rob checked back a king as chip leader blind be blind here, Chris is going to find himself in trouble, and we'll see, will he slow down? Yeah, it will be one and done. For Chris,
Rob making up a straight draw as well now. What are your thoughts here? Do you check to try and induce? Are you betting a little bit to protect your king? Or?
yeah, I think he'll bet for protection for sure. I mean, like, he may be just going for, oh, he's going for the check. Maybe hoping for Chris to go for a bluff.
Is it a good river to bluff on though? That's the question.
Well, I mean, in terms of stuff you might bet the flop with and then check, a strong 7 would make some sense. But then Rob can also have just all the 7s as well in this kind of dynamic. The ranges are so wide. And yeah, I mean, you don't really want to risk some of your stacked utility. Yeah, Rob now going for a chunky river bet, hoping that Chris has got a hand like a 6 or maybe turn to 3 with the sort of like 3-5 suited or 3-4 suited that stab the flop with. And you know, there's actually like Chris's expression is amazing here. He thinks that Rob is probably going to be full of it sometimes of a hand like 8-9, 10-9.
He's laughing to himself though, because he's thinking, well, do you think he's thinking of heroing the jack high? Or, I mean, you can't really do these spaces and then shove, right? If you do it, it's incredibly strong.
I mean, I can see why you'd be interested in calling jack high, for sure. There is, like, Rob's bluffs are meant to be a lot of that stuff around the 6-7. Like, you know, 10-9, 10-8, 8-9, sort of 8-4, 8-5, 9-5.
And he's bet the amount where if Chris does call he's wrong, he's still got just under 10 bigs in the cut-off, so he can kind of make a stand and get some shots. You know, it's not going to be really critical. So pretty good size in there. Does know what he's doing.
He is the local hero right now.
Yeah, the favourite competency deputy.
I was actually quite surprised when I checked Rob's Sending today. The biggest score is only just over $40,000. So, yeah, maybe someone that's due a big one.
Well, he won't come with this 14k getting added to the hand mob if he does close this final table out. So I think the lines will be going up very shortly. Well, we thought the swing out.
That looks like that's 80k, right?
We still don't range.
It's 80k and 60, yeah. Tie underguys is suited. Considering an open. But I don't think he'll take it. But, we may have lost.
No, I think that's just a hard.
Okay. Yeah, tie. Gonna raise it up with ace two suited here. Not missing any opens. And Gokul could potentially take this one as a free bet. Does get out of the way, respecting the end of the gun. For sure, Rob is going to look high up here in the big blind though. Or in the small blind even, sorry. Although he might respect this raise as well. Yeah, if he was in the big blind, he'd definitely put in that. Tom, Jack 9 off. Third in chips. And balls look at the floor. Chatting away to tie, trying to test how comfortable it looks. King, and rainbow. Got it for Tom, but still a board that's going to fade the tie's range. Expecting to come in with a small C-bet. Let's check it on back. Now a pair and a gutter for Tom. Looks like Chris is feeling the heat on that hoodie. And tie here with a delayed C-bet. Tom's in a bit of an awkward spot here. Might be thinking tie, checking back a hand by Queen 10, Ace 10 for a bit of pot control. I imagine he would check back. The king fairly often too. And Tom will let it go. Suspicious of the check back maybe. Yeah, good pick up the tie. Personally, I expect Ty to play pretty aggressive, no matter what his exact situation. Just having played in Vietnam a lot myself, they're never afraid to go after it. And also, you know, relative to a lot of the rest of the table, you know, Ty has a fair few big life scores. The rest of them, this is close to their biggest spots. Ty is in the six-figure club. Sabrina, under the gun, 8 jack off suits. This could be all of it. Just over 10 bigs. She is the second shortest. Rajinder doesn't have 80k. The graphic there is wrong. I think he has about 800. Yeah, she's going to come in with an open. You can see if Rob has a look on the button here with uses. He is considering his options.
6-6.
And he'll let it go, respecting the under the gun.
6-8 pass.
Ty eyeing up Serena's stack here with King Jack suited. Going to be most likely just to defend. Hand that flops very well.
Call. 6-9.
And not a lot there for either player.
6-9.
Couple of back doors for Ty. But if Sabrina finds the C-bet here, she probably won't face any resistance.
Check. 6-1.
She's going for the check again.
We saw her do this earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
She gave up then with the sevens on the turn. Is Ty going to smell weakness and go for it?
I think if anyone at this table would, it would be Ty. But he is going to check. And then Sabrina will come in for the delayed C-bet.
6-1. 300.
Is there a world where this doesn't work?
It should work this time. The free, obviously, you know, Ty's got all of that bottom end of the board in his range. So it should in general be a card that's better for his range than Sabrina's. Don't know if Ty's gonna get fancy here, noticing that he's probably the one with the range advantage here. Is that a mid-raise?
6-9 raise. 625. 6.
Yeah, it looks like a raise to 625. Pretty gangster from Ty. Realizing that Sabrina can't really have 7-6, can't really have ace deuce running with the gun. And he can sort of have all the two pairs here, all the straights. If he doesn't think that she slow plays a set like 10s or no pair, then he probably thinks he can get away with this. Nice gangster play from Ty. And this is what I have to deal with when I play poker in Vietnam.
Yeah. We found the world where it doesn't get through. But, I mean, it's a bit of a tanky for Sabrina. She's not. Yeah. If she had 8 deuce, maybe.
Yeah.
So you may be wondering as well why we're not exactly keeping to the time constraint of the levels, and that's because if you weren't already aware, I mean, how could you not be aware at this point? We're actually playing a set number of hands per level rather than the actual time. So we've got 2 more hands at this level, and then the players have agreed to go on a little 15-minute break, so we're also going to go on a 15-minute break as well. When we come back, it'll be 200k big blind. So we've got 2 more hands at this level, I believe, before we take a short break.
And are we going to attempt to, make the mic sound less like we're underwater? Or...
That's the plan.
Okay.
But we're doing various fish and
We are
noises
above,
in
we are above water, guys. Don't worry about us.
I mean, it's
We
Birmingham.
are-
It's like as far from water as you
Yeah,
can
it really
walk,
is.
as you could possibly imagine.
When I was at uni here, we decided to go to the beach one day, and we looked it up on Google, and we were like, oh, we have to drive to Wales. That was the closest beach.
There we go. Is that actually accurate? The closest beach to Birmingham is
I
Wales?
mean, by car, I think it was. Maybe by... don't ask me how the crow flies, I don't know.
Yeah, by boat, no idea.
Don't sue me, guys. So Ty, having just picked up a nice couple of pots, is now going to be in a tricky situation. Chip leader opening the cutoff, and Ty's got a hand that he's going to want to play, and he's kind of going to have to send it. Which doesn't feel too comfortable with a couple of short stacks around. When you're a middling stack, these are the ones that are pretty testing. So when you jam, you know if you're getting called, it's not going to be great news. But I imagine Ty will find it. Oh wait, no, he's going to go for the call. Respecting the ICM. And that will allow Sabrina probably to get out of the way. One of the questions in the chat, by the way, is what time should you get there tomorrow for registration? How many tables do we have here?
Let's have a look. Here, I think we've got 24, 25.
24, yeah, and I think the main will be allocated, all of them initially tomorrow. So, I don't think you'll be queuing for registration.
No, and you can, on Poker Lens, I believe, for the main events, you can pre-register your name on there so it's quicker for you to get through.
So Sabrina is going to take the flop here, deciding to chance it with Queen 9 off. And with the pot so big, she's basically playing the game of flop a pair and just sort of jam. Or maybe flop a good draw and jam. But perhaps underestimated how strong Ty could be in the small blind here. He is probably at the top of his range. And did I spot a 10? Oh no, it's a 9. Okay.
I was about to say, you want to flop a
wow.
queen, not a 9.
So, a pair for Sabrina, a pair for Rob, and there is actually a world where it goes check, all in from Sabrina, and maybe a call from Rob, and Ty is then going to be in a spot. Yeah. Top pair, you're going to have to jam here with half pot behind. And this is why it can be so dicey to defend these ones. Because you're jamming knowing that either player can have an overpair in this spot.
Yeah, it's tough when you go into 2 players, and also you actually block, some of the draws there with the Queen of Spades.
Rob now thinking, does Sabrina just have a draw here?
He's got to be
Am
taking
I
into consideration
good?
what Ty's got as well behind, right?
I think under normal circumstances, Ty's range here would compromise of a lot of suited broadways, not often an overpair. So, Rob finds a fold and Ty, no decision whatsoever with 10s.
So we might be losing a player here just before our 15-minute break.
Sabrina played so well.
Can the dealer help the dealer?
She does have some backdoor outs. Interestingly, a 10 is not the worst.
Jack of Spades is sway.
10 of Spades is a crazy turn card, by the way. Deuce of Spades, and Sabrina's outs just tripled.
41%, and a lot of spades on the rivers earlier. Is there one
Mamma
right
mia.
now?
Oh, it's the black 5, but the wrong suit, so we are going to lose Sabrina in 6th place. How much did she win then?
I believe it's £2,270. Was it 6th or 7th? The players have gone on the break, so now we're struggling because we actually have to count how many there is. I think it was 7. Let's just have a quick little look before we go on the break.
Oh yeah, you're right, she did
She did go in 7th. There we go. Turns out I can count 7. That's good news. And we're going to have a little break now, guys. So we appreciate you tuning in so far. I believe we're going to take about 15 minutes, and then the remaining 6 players are going to fight it out to see who takes home the trophy, £14,000. They've got £3,000 locked up, and yeah, we will see you guys in about 15 minutes' time.
total chips inflation now will be 36,375. Sorry, 26,375. Nope. What is it? 4 million now. I didn't know.
2, 4, 4.5, 4, 8, 5, 5, 125. Unless I'm escaping. It's 1,125,000. 2, 4, 5, 6, 9, 5, 9, 50. 2, 4, 5, 6, 6.5, 7, 150. Correct. 2,450,000. 725. And that is
4,975.
oh, I missed that 90. 4,997.
This guy is very tall.
This guy here. So where do you want to go?
Either probably there. Or is this first up?
So this seat's empty.
So if you put him either here or here, and then this player is just behind the dealer a little bit. We can move him. This here or here.
So
I mean, it's still very
so they're saying
Which one do you don't like?
they want him in this gap, so you have to move everyone around.
Yeah, so maybe see if this player will go here.
He can go there.
So play 9 into position 1. Okay.
You need to change the seat from here to there.
If you don't want to, so we can.
No, it's not about me, it's about the player. Maybe so if he's gonna lose the next set, he's gonna say, what do you move the seat?
I think that's when he comes back.
Yeah. We can definitely move them a little bit on the middle, like
I think maybe these guys will be happier because then they're not sat right next to each other. Gives them a bit more room.
so the problem is this one that is too high, is hiding or
Just behind the dealer a little bit.
okay, so if we move them to a little bit over there on the left and I'll move this one over here and then it takes its place. Doable?
You have to tell me what seat positions change to what seat position.
Yeah, I will tell you a bit.
So
This one is
so 8 to 7, 9 to 8.
this to that move as well.
It is fun. I lived on a beach table for about 12 years.
12 years.
Yeah.
I just started 3 years ago. This is bullshit.
Oh really?
Well, well, in this industry, I'm from 1995, and I was doing different like private games. I dealt like with some project jobs, but I didn't know what 16 years.
Oh, don't worry, I've been a poker supervisor for 3 years. I didn't even know
You don't know this.
I'm talking about
There are rules?
the rules.
There's rules?
It's only to do with common sense. So
I'm obsessed with rules. I like rules.
it was started poker in 2007. Then I started on schools in 2011, and then I realized there were rules in 2014.
So I'm not too bad.
No.
I mean, for me, a lot of my time I was used to doing cash games, broker games. So a lot of my bets I was in the cash game team because I do weekly. I like mixed games. I like PLO. Good for rate. Good for tips.
But sometimes when you're like here, it's kind of I have to slow down. I can't do this. It's scary.
Well, that's the thing. So, yeah, exactly. I'm used to dealing quickly in interaction. So then, so in Monaco, they were like, oh, you're on TV tomorrow. And I'm like, because they needed people who can slide, and I can also slide. But I haven't slid in 12 years. You'll be okay. Tomorrow you're on TV.
Same like for me was yesterday. Rachel said, tomorrow's free. I was like,
For me, I think I don't get nervous. Like, I didn't get nervous. For me, it was more about the light. It gets warm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It gets very warm. Especially with this as well. Like, this gives off heat as well. So,
I remember the first time I went to fish there, I was in Montfort, they asked me to I was in dinner break. I was here starting the previous female feeding, and I had the microphone on, and I didn't realize it was live.
Oh yeah.
you're at the late, but be careful because if you want to, you can win it. It's terrible, just looking shit and fun.
You can hear everything that's
Leave.
not in live, not but in live.
You like it? If now is live and switch off, they can hear.
Yeah, that's the goal one time I remember.
So number 18 to 7.
but you never heard the term being a single series. Maybe you're right, actually.
Ready? Phones back, please. iPhone, phone. Hey,
Nobody's there now anymore. Anybody in the house?
5 phones, 20 minutes, 6 is missing.
So it's C9, it's C9.
Okay, guys, we've introduced the new value chips, which is 500K. Soon, this one here is blue. We're going to change.
Yeah, that's fine.
2 million. No, guys, sorry. Yeah, there is an problem with the camera.
Where's the hand? It's on the cameraman.
Yeah, it's a bit shy. Another 2 million here. Beautiful. Another 2 million there. Let's carry on just purple is 35, the same is 20, so that's not it.
Just keep it away from the top.
So the date is
See. Okay, so guys, we're going to restart the level with 100,000.
What you got there?
There we go, buttons have got in my
There we go, banana buttons. I'm good. Stole enough of your
Oh,
but there we go.
Playing them off the floor.
Not this floor.
No.
Although there is what I'm playing for. Okay, so the players have just retaken their seats. Are we muted?
I think we're back through it, yeah.
Okay.
But I like the idea of just shouting at every sort of
Do you know how the place fits in?
Say again.
Do you know how the place fits in? Like a 5-card low game?
Yeah, but then there's also, at the end of a hand, your hand is also a hand.
Okay, that makes limited sense, am I right?
So it's like, no, it's, oh god. It's a 5-card game, right? You play normal, you play like a normal kind of 5-card hand, but then there's a draw element in it at some point. I can't remember when, I think maybe after the flop. And then, at the end of the hand, half the pot goes to the best hand, and half it goes to the best 5-card hand in your hand.
Oh, right, I guess.
It's a really weird game.
Yeah. That is complicated strategy right there. Okay.
And we're back, I believe.
Okay, welcome one and all. And if you're just joining us, we are down to 6 players at this mini main event final table.
Ooh, so they've got £330 locked up.
And it's Raj who is the shorty right now. Pretty clear short stack here. He's gone for it under the gun with the 10-6
Pretty
offsuit.
clear under the gun, shoved as well.
Not waiting for any potential collisions to happen behind.
now or never, he thinks. So, a couple of players have switched seats since the break, just so they're a bit more clear on the camera.
Move around a little bit. Robert's first one next to the King Jack of Hearts, and it's for about 10% of his stack, which is the chip leading stack.
Yeah, I don't think there's any version of Rob folding this. This hand is far too pretty.
It's a reach out.
Wow. Just sending it. The maximum pressure. Not allowing anyone to do anything behind him. And yeah, Raj gonna need some help here. Less than 30% chance of the double. And even if he does double, he's in the big blind with big blind ante next hand.
But hey, we're hopeful here for Raj. I think he might be able to do this. Just
Only-
like 1 in 3 times he will.
Raj made the brilliant fold earlier with the ace queen to ace king, and then hasn't found a spot since. But that's pretty bad looking flop for him.
Yeah, 90% of the time he is going to be our 6th place finisher.
Yeah, and he does turn some outs though.
And you're saying there's a chance.
I was gonna ask for a spade for him. In fact, we've got the other
Give him
draw.
Barry.
And it looks like GG. We can't see it, but there's fist bumps going on. So we have lost Raj in 6th place. Valiant effort from him. How much did he cash for then?
Very well played. £3,010.
So that is that.
So it's a good run up there. 150.
Yeah, Raj, who recently finished second in a similar tournament, the Banco Poker Open in Slovakia, another 150 or so pound buy-in for just over 6,000 euros. Has got another 3k English to add to that. So he's finding some form lately.
He's a good lad as well whenever I've chatted to him, as I say.
Yeah.
It's good bit of FPL knowledge. We'll chat about it all. He's seen me in the fancy dress when I've lost lots of fancy football bets. Yeah, he's good egg. So good to see another good bad cash. And now the remaining 5 players have £3,890 locked, which is a great return on investment on that 150.
So who is our short stack now? I believe it's going to be all relatively deep now, I think.
Yeah, so it looks like the short stack we've got is 2.45 million, and we are looking at what, 200k big blind. We're definitely going to play 2 levels at least before we have another break, and there's 5 players left. So the shortest stack has got, what's that, 12 bigs.
Okay, so Chris is a clear shorty, and then Goku.
The rest has got like 25-ish.
Yeah.
Rob's got under 30, so pretty even really, apart from our short one, which is Chris, who has been involved in quite a few all-in pots.
Rob will have. Rob will have gone up to about 8 million there, right? I believe.
Sorry, what was that?
Rob will have gone up to about 8 million after that.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Well, no, I think we've removed Raj from the Pokemon system, so yeah, you might be right. No, because he had 725 before the start of the hand. You are right. Yeah, we'll go over 8 million now. So clear chip leader and over 30 bigs.
Okay. Yes.
It's like a quick drink order break here.
Yeah, seats move around a little bit. Get your drinks on.
Do expect a fast pace of play to continue. Chris, as our short stack, has not been afraid to gamble when he's got short. He did find a lucky double earlier with the 10-6 offsuit.
It's going to be in the big line as well now, and he's actually sandwiched between a couple of hands.
Yeah, we're going to see some fireworks here probably. Because Rob definitely won't be missing an open with the 7s. And then Ty might be tempted to free bet. Rob assessing his options. he's gone for the open rip.
Wow.
Trying to
this
put on the max pressure now that the stacks are condensed.
This is really interesting.
He's going to walk into it. Ty will get out of the way. But Gokul not going to be going anywhere.
I mean, assuming this holds, what a final table.
For Gokul as well. He
Yeah,
started
that's
his
what I'm
final
saying.
table.
Gokul,
but
like-
yeah, I mean, he started like 1.4.
Yeah, below average, and he's had to
Found
lead these
queens again.
red queens on multiple occasions.
There it is. This is bad news for Rob.
Well, Chris doesn't look happy about it either, does he? Chris got a piece of rock. What is this? Like,
Chris was hoping for a ladder, and now he's going to see that this.
highly unlikely.
Yeah,
But I keep saying it. We've seen a lot of spades on these flops today.
yeah, we've had a very spade-heavy day.
There's a royal in the ambassador game. Off spades.
Oh my days!
7 of clubs in the middle.
Okay, so no spades, so you were incorrect. However, Rob's sun run seems to be continuing here.
Oh, Chris is smiling now. Wow.
Oh, jack on the turn though.
Ooh.
And Gokul, 5 outs on the river.
Let's see if he can find it. We're going to lose him in 5th place.
It's the biggest brick there is, so super unlucky for Gokul. He had a serious spin up on this FD.
Yeah.
Got really involved early on, but it's Rob. The rich are getting richer, guys, and it is in the most disgusting way possible, but he won't mind. And now, runaway chip leader, the local lad, Rob Doris, in full control.
Gokul probably couldn't believe it, could he? The guy's jammed for 40 bigs under the gun. You look down at queens, you think, well, I've won this, I'm chip leader. You show 7s, you're like, we're doing 7s?
It's a
Queens
dream.
then? Oh, there's a 7. Oh, right, okay.
I mean, a lot of his undergun shoves there are going to be like stuff like middling pairs and some suited connectors, like middling suited connectors that do quite well against the kind of hands that call you off there, because so few hands can call you. So, like, you know.
What, so you think he's showing like 8-9 suited there? Just
That's one of the ones that you'll find like an effective shove with occasionally there, yeah. But also some stuff like ace jack off. I mean, there's a really famous hand where Benny Glazer shoves ace jack off with a huge chip lead on the WPT final table and runs into kings. And a lot of people kind of laughed at that one. But it is a frequency, and wow.
We're going to see if Thomas can do the same thing here, where just an under the gun jam.
30 bigs though. 10s under the gun jam. There's a big risk premium still there, you know. If he doubles Chris up, then they're both in the joint shortest. So I'm just going to wait for a better spot. So there are the chip counts. Rob absolutely running away with it right now, and it just makes his life so much easier when there is a short stack out there, because he can just put so much pressure on Tom and Ty right here, and they're just forced to fold so much of those middling stacks.
Really is a dream scenario for him. It does help when you flop a set, when you get it in 20 maybe 80%, but he won't mind.
Yeah, it's not a bad problem to have, is it really?
This will be another spot where he just gets to open super wide, even shove super wide if he wants.
Raise from Robert on the button here. So 400.
And he will find a little resistance. Ty just not really incentivized to play a big pot. Just a spot where Rob just gets to go absolutely berserk on these middling stacks. But Ty is not a guy you can push around. We saw him play back at Sabrina earlier in a really clever spot after defending his blind.
It's a different kettle of fish playing back against Sabrina as it is playing back against Rob, though, isn't it? Here?
Yeah.
When he's got 3 times the amount of chips you do, there's 4 left. You know, these ladders now, it's going to serious money. When the ladders are 12 binds for the tournament, I think that's when, you know, you've got to start looking at it and really evaluating all these plays.
And the problem for Ty as well is, like, this is ordinarily a spot where against the bottom range, big blind should have, you know, a few more 2 pairs and such, but because Rob can open anything, you really are just guessing.
Well, the fact he's 4-handed, that's the thing, yeah. That's well, that really does come into effect. See if any questions about the payouts. As I say, the last 4, so the next player to bust will get 4,860. In third, it will be 6,600. Second place, a cool £9,080. And the winner, £14,370, along with a nice little trophy there.
Yeah, so it looks like this is actually Tom locking up his biggest score to date.
Looks like on his Hendon mob that previous best cash was around 3,000.
Good stuff to take that.
I think Ty's previous best is like 100 or something.
£100.
With a couple more zeros.
What about Chris? You say was Chris one of those?
Chris, yeah, Chris has been anonymous for a lot of his scores.
Okay.
So not too sure where this would rank for him. Oh, and speaking of Chris, he's found a pretty good spot to get it in here.
Good, so ace and the queen.
It'd be interesting to see if Ty shoves blind v blind if this gets folded. We haven't seen if Rob's opening. Obviously he just gets to open super wide, and Chris is going to know that. Definitely be sticking this one in. And unless the graphics are wrong, we're going to see a snap fold. Well, yeah, there it is.
Pretty snap fold.
5-second tank for balance, I would say.
Yeah, again, because we are playing, you know, a certain amount of hands, we're saying that each hand lasts a minute, so there's no real point tanking in these situations. I believe we're playing, I think it's either 20 or 25 hands a level. I'm not sure.
Or does that stay the same as players get knocked out, or does it decrease?
Yeah, you'd have thought it decreased.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this is what we're doing for a final in the main. I'll have to check. We will know before then. As I say, we've got a couple of days of poker before that. If you are heading down to Resorts World, plenty of opportunities to come and get involved. Lots of side events as well. But the main £500 event with a 100k guarantee has started today.
Yeah, we might be up to. How many players are we up to in the main today?
Not
Close to 100.
You'd have thought so, right?
So it's certainly on the way to smashing the 100k guarantee, guys.
Yeah, you'd have thought they'd do it. I mean, they smashed the 50k guarantee in this, right? We are on, what have we got now? 67. And the thing is, there's an hour and 50 minutes left of late reg as well today. So much late reg in this. Good.
He plays 25%. So.
Yeah, you start with 50k, and the average right now is 64k.
Interesting that Chris has gone for the limp here. I don't expect Rob to check back too often. It may be ambitious for Chris to think that he can get away with a limp. Yeah, and Rob's just gonna put him to the test. And while we wait for Chris to fold, there we go. Well, Chris is settling in for a long grind. He's ordered a drink, you know. Optimistic that he's going to survive. I mean, he has ninja'd his short stack this FT.
You know, you order a drink, you order some food, sometimes that is the...
That's the killer a lot of the time.
That's
Yeah.
the one. But I don't really see any chaos thing there where everyone's got each other's doubts.
Well, Ty will probably want to open this four-handed, and wow, he goes for a disciplined laydown. Recognising that Chris is going to shove fairly often and probably get called somewhat often, and that there will be collisions behind. And probably just a bit worried about Rob playing back at him in general.
Yeah, he's not really got a hand you can, once he opens with the queen turn, you can't really do much about it. There's someone plays back here.
Yeah. And Rob in a spot where he can shove super wide blind here. It might look too deep, but I do expect him to always play aggressively here in this kind of scenario with this kind of big stack.
And you expect to see a shove, do you? Tell us what that is.
Well, not always a shove. Sometimes just a a free X raise. What is that? Is that 625? He's gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
3x raise.
So 3x raise. So why is he opening that much rather than an in raise or a shove?
Well, min raise will just get looked up too often, and probably against Tom, because Tom plays pretty snug. He's probably not wanting to go too high variance with shoves. Doesn't expect Tom to defend super wide, so just thinks the raise is going to get the job done for him.
And he does have his leg outstretched as well, so you've got to take that into consideration.
Yeah, I don't quite know what that means. It means he's very comfortable.
Yeah, he's wearing jeans, so you do have to do that occasionally. I've not worn jeans in a very long time, but you've got to stretch those knees out. Oh no! Oh, he's moved the leg in now, so of course Rob's going to have to use his range. Yeah. And drinking water.
This is very observant commentary.
There we go. These are the things people don't notice. Oh, this person drinks water, I see. Oh, this person makes
Imagine
tea.
being
Oh no, those jeans might be being put to use soon and walking out of here if Ace King holds.
Yeah. I mean, Tom's in a horrible spot because he's got a hand that just wants to shove, but with a short stack there, he might be tempted to just call and try and flop something. We don't really know how he's going to play this.
I mean, it's a pretty gross spot. You got what, 19 bigs, Ace Jack, 4 left.
Oh, he's got a bit more than 19. He's got like nearly 30. It looks like he's gonna send it. Yeah, I do think that is probably what the calculator would want to do. Unfortunately, he's just run into it. I mean,
Button's gonna have worse hands so often, right?
I mean, we know Rob's probably got any two. We've seen him open the 6-3 offsuit, right? This is just so gross for Tom and Chris with a chance to ladder again.
He's looking at it again.
We've seen this expression from Chris so much this final
Cheeky
table.
meerkat as well. Oh, he's already
He's like, yeah, you know what? Buy me a lobster. I'm
I'll take the
selling in here.
champagne as long as it's less than 1.8k.
Yeah, brutal spot for Tom.
And it's all come down to Ace Jack again. Let's see if this time the Ace Jack will get there.
Oh! On the flop.
There are some sweats for Rob though, we've seen him do it before.
Yeah.
Oh no, look, he's like, cancel the lobster.
Oh, it's the king on the turn.
Get the lobster back.
Oh, wow. And there's some chops and a couple of jacks for Tom. But he will be eliminated in 4th place. Absolutely brutal bust out.
Great run, Tom. Really well played the whole way through.
Yeah.
Chris is happy. He's getting that lobster.
A lifetime best score for Tom. And Rob in even more control.
He's just come up against the sun runner, hasn't he? Today?
Absolutely sun running.
Yeah.
So, why don't you tell us, Ben, about the PartyPoker tour path while we're in this slight intermission as we go into free-handed play?
What, you're going to ask me, despite the fact you're the one that's got the information.
Alright,
I'll have a read.
Yeah.
So the tour path. So this is basically saying that for the next few stops on the tour, we won't reveal where they are. Not just yet. We've got a teaser for the rest of the week. So you can win a 1K package, basically. So you're going to be looking at playing online on PartyPoker, and you're going to receive tickets if you play any raked hand from round 1. There's 5 rounds. You can't skip a round. You've got to play through each round. Okay, and then the package gives you a £500 main event seat at any of the tour stops and £400 expenses. And it says more awesome rewards. I don't know what they could be.
I think that could be extra online tickets available, etc.
Hey,
But I mean, the cool thing about the PartyPoker tour path is you can't direct buy-in to the final.
That's what it says right here.
It is really designed for the recreation players that want to go from 0 to hero, and that's what's really cool about
You
it.
can buy into the 25, it looks like, which is round 4. But again, it's, you can
cannot
actually
buy
get in
into the final.
from the 1%. That's pretty cool. And yeah, more awesome prize. Hey, they could meet us. What an awesome prize.
Yeah, unfortunate for them.
Yeah.
Fortunate for Rob that he has the dream spot free-handed here, and is able just to shove whatever he wants pretty much here. Chris has a close one here. He's got 12 bigs, he is shortest, he is probably aware that Rob is shoving an A2. King A suited, going to do okay against an A2 range, obviously.
At some point, you have to stop thinking about ladders.
And there it is. Yeah, I mean,
there we go.
ICM in general goes down quite a bit free-handed as well.
So what do you mean by that?
I mean, you're just sort of, there's less laddering going on, basically. And also, you just can't hang around for too long. The blinds are coming around too fast.
Yeah.
Big blind ante speeds this things up as well. And yeah, I mean, I think this is.
He looks confident though, Chris. I thought he looked pretty confident there.
Oh, a heart in the window and a 5 behind it, and the sun run continues for Rob.
Cancel the lobster. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get the most of that coke while it's still there.
Backdoor clubs are a thing. It's a blank jack.
Ocho.
So,
Kingo.
an 8 or a king. Chris is standing for the extra 2%. Will he find it? It's a queen. He's hit the post.
The flush draw's no good on the river, and we are heads up.
And I think it is the 2 players that we would have expected probably at the start of
I
play.
mean, this is literally what we said at the start of the
So,
game, wasn't it?
it's the 2, it's the 2 guys with the most on Hendon Mob who are going to find their way to heads up here. And we saw a pretty epic heads up in the Influencer sit and go
That's true,
earlier today.
yeah. And we enjoyed talking about that despite the fact no one heard us.
Is there a chance that Ty can do the comeback that Asif managed?
That would be very
He
impressive.
didn't quite complete the comeback,
Finish the comeback, did he?
but he did find 3 doubles.
But let's just give a bit of a shout out here to the players we've got since the break as well, to be fair. You know,
it's been
Thomas,
quick fire stuff.
you're saying Thomas, that was a career best, right?
Yep.
And that's pounds, by the
That's
way.
pounds.
£4,000, 860, not the odd euro in there. But then let's give another shout out to Mr. Ladder himself, Chris there. £6,600. He's getting a few lobsters with that. Lobsters and ladders, that's going to be his weekend. Probably going to go straight into the main tomorrow. Do a few more ladders, but now we're going to see this absolute battle between Rob and Ty. 112 bigs versus 20 bigs.
And you know what? Ty's got a stack that's still workable, plenty can happen here. So, strap in, guys. This is not over.
He'll know what he's doing. He does have 9k locked, but you're looking for the trophy, you're looking for an extra 5k. So, it's not over. Despite the fact the dealer and shot there did just do a yawn. And he does look like he wants to sleep. But thankfully, he's not dealing on the stream table for us.
We can actually see in this wide angle shot Rob and Ty just discussing, how great it is that the money's staying in Birmingham.
Oh God, we are so lucky, aren't we? Yes. I keep worrying that I'm not pronouncing it right, but he won the Spitman tournament a couple of days ago, and he's top at the minute on the PartyPoker Tour college. So he is looking at 5k, right? And that 5k is for 5 stops. So that is £500 tickets and then 2.5k in expenses. Now, you get points for this based on how you do on the stops on the tour. So points mean prizes, they're the prizes. Second on the leaderboard at the minute.
Somewhat familiar name, old familiar, the PartyPoker ambassador himself, all the way from Canada, somehow ranked second in the UK tour. We need to put a stop to this.
Yeah, it's a bit rude.
We need to start putting bounties on his head in the main event this week.
We didn't say that, but
No.
you can,
And third place is our champion from, was it Manchester?
That was Manchester, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I met him in Coventry actually, pretty fun guy. And the rest of the prizes, we've got a 1k package for 4th, and then 500 tickets for 6th through to 7th, and then 150 tickets down from 8th through to 15th.
Yeah, so a lot of things to play for there, guys.
Yeah, and if you want to go and check the leaderboard standings, just type in PartyPoker Tour leaderboard.
And there's the full algorithm on there of how to, it's complicated algebra of how to actually get points. If you click on there, but it explains it quite well.
Yeah, and many of our PartyPoker Tour team are actually on this leaderboard. If we, David Lappin is there, 27th. Glenn Brown is in 30th.
Oh.
Natalie Bromley in 36th. So yeah, they're all pulling their weight.
Basically, if you want to put a stop to that, you need to get on the tour and get some serious results and knock them off the pedestal.
And in terms of tour dates, guys, we will probably have an announcement at some point this week for you. Not quite today, but there will be announcements coming. So yeah.
I'm not saying tomorrow, but maybe tomorrow.
I think probably tomorrow.
It's probably tomorrow.
It's probably tomorrow. Yeah, it's probably tomorrow.
Well, let's focus on today for now and the fact that they are rearranging these chips. Do we know how long it's going to be? No, nobody's told us that.
We need to make it look as pretty and aesthetic as possible. You can actually see the trophy in the shot here. You see that shiny thing next to the chip
Pretty
racks, guys?
anesthetic. We saw that at the same time, like a couple of magpies.
Yeah.
If they moved it slightly,
Also saw a very handsome Paul rearranging some chips there.
I know what they need to do.
Okay, Ben is on his way to steal the trophy. I don't quite know what's going on here, but he's left. Oh, there he is, doing his duty, putting the trophy on full display. And it looks like we're just testing the graphics for heads up. And there's been a recount of the chips. It looks like Ty's got just under 4 mil, so just under 20 bigs that was previously advertised. And yeah, the trophy's looking a lot nicer now, Ben. Good job.
I don't often get to touch trophies.
This is kind of true. When was the last time you won a trophy?
I've got one.
Yeah, when was that?
I think it was last year, maybe the year before.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Don't sound so surprised.
No, I didn't realise it was last year.
I
I suppose it's been a long time since last year. We are nearly through to the other year.
think it was actually, yeah, it wasn't last Christmas, it was the Christmas before. And it did take them a few months to get the trophy to me.
Oh,
And
classic.
look, he picked it up with one hand then. It took me 2 to move it. It says that I need to get back lifting trophies.
Unbelievable.
I should have about 3, but a lot of them have said no, you can't have one. Okay, well,
No, we'll see.
I assume that means we're coming back from break very soon.
Okay. The trophy is in position. It
It's in
is
situ.
looking beautiful.
Got to scrub my fingerprints off it. I'm getting rid of a lot of
You know
trophies
what,
as well.
Ben? You could win a trophy today, actually, because if you are interested in playing some evening poker
God,
tonight,
don't tempt me.
there is a £250 turbo tonight, starting at 8 PM, late reg until, I believe, around 10 PM.
I think we have trophies for all these events as well.
And yeah, for the side events, there is mini trophies. It's not quite as big as that one. I don't know if the side events silver trophies or if
I'm
they're
going to
gold.
double check because I know we got an email about this.
Yeah. The main event trophy, I believe, is bigger than this mini main event trophy, by the way. I don't know about the high roller trophy. I haven't seen that one yet.
They don't let us look at that, do they?
No. No, absolutely not.
Oh, here we go. It's the trophies tab.
Okay.
NLO Turbo. It's a small silver.
Small silver.
It's a small silver. Now this one is this is a medium gold
Yeah.
that we're
This
looking
is
at.
the medium
It's
gold.
a medium gold, which is the same trophy as for the high
So
roller.
the high roller is also medium gold?
And the main event is big gold.
Big gold. 24 carat.
The rest are all small silvers. So you're right, we could go and play the NLH Turbo or the PLO Masters Big O. They're both available.
So, is that running already? Is the question.
I think it might be. Let me check Poker Lens. Hilarious if we're not currently being heard because we're just saying this to it. Sound like we're doing an advert during it.
Live clock. Oh yeah, the Big O is running. It currently has 35 players. That's kind of impressive.
That is a big O.
That is, for a Big O tournament outside the US, anything more than 20 players is kind of impressive. So I was recently playing the Asia Poker Tour in Taiwan where they had a full spread of mixed games, and the Big O, I think it probably got like 14 runners or something like that. So yeah, pretty cool to see the turnout today.
It looks like we have a. Do you know what? I just completely forgot what I was going to say. I was looking at something on here and then. A 15-minute clock on the turbo. That's what I was going to say. Just got distracted by reading the YouTube chat then. Looks like we have a comment now. Yeah, we've got one of our players back as well there.
Oh, they're both there.
Oh, yeah,
they're good and ready. They've just been discussing how they're going to spend their winnings.
Mm-hmm.
So, Robert's obviously had a couple of wins this year already, of similar kind of events as well around the UK. Ty, though, I'm not too sure when his last live win was. I'm just going to look that up.
Throw the money on the pile is what you're saying.
Ty with a best score of just over $80,000. But when was his last trophy is my question.
Last trophy, I'm going to say
I have found it.
22.
It is 2019.
Whoa.
And it is in a very similar tournament from the Midlands back then, where he won just over 10k.
Thirsty for one now then.
So he's sort of equalled that. And he's got a chance.
Lovely camera angles now. For our heads up.
Yeah. The shiny hands continue.
Yeah, it's that end of the table, isn't it?
We have no explanation for this effect. It is not AI generated. It is just the lighting makes it look like they have shiny hands.
How do you get the hands so shiny, guys? We can't tell you that.
No.
It's a secret.
What we can tell you is, though, that tomorrow you can play the main event from midday,
Midday?
and we'll be here commentating on it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And we can also tell you that we're going to be all in first hand. Because,
yeah.
Rob has found the sevens that did him so well earlier against the queens, and Ty has found a hand that's definitely good enough to go with. Heads up for less than 20 bigs.
How often does the setup take longer than the actual heads up?
This is a good question. I mean, this has been a fast-paced final table, and it's not because, you know, the structure's been bad. It's just been that there has been confrontation after confrontation, and it's been Rob Doris just running over people. But
it's been a very fun final table, but everyone has been under duress, and
here we go.
Doris looks like he
Here
might
we
take
go.
it here if the sevens hold, as they should 56% of the time.
Sevens got there for him against the queens not too long ago.
The pot is 7.7 million.
It's all lining up sevens right here.
What more do you need to know? Classic flip.
Ty's got both flush draws working for him, by the
True.
way, and he's got an 8 in the window.
Oh, but
straight
it's
draw.
sweaty. It's a sweaty. Oh, look at that meme sip. He knows.
Rob looks very confident.
Very
With less than
confident.
40% equity, but a chance. And there it is on the turn.
He just knows.
And it's only chop outs for Ty now. This could be over insanely quick.
It's done.
And it's done. We have a champion in the mini main event, and it is Rob Doris, and it is been his day. Let's be real.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Ty's just disintegrated.
Ty's combusted internally and disappeared.
It's going to take a little bit longer for Ty to lift his trophy, but we will see Robert lift one very soon. It has been him all day. Has he knocked out over half the final table at least, surely?
Yeah.
Did he win every win? Maybe there was one he didn't win?
I don't remember him losing all in.
Ty's literally disappeared.
Ty, he's gone.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
like, why did I
Ty
even
as well.
right? Yeah, no. Ty played insanely well. You know, found some really nice spots. You know, he took down a couple of pots that he should have had any right to take down. Really, find some really streetwise poker, and yeah, but nothing you can do when a player like Rob is running like that.
Sometimes it's your day, and let's face it, Rob got, you know, an awful lot of those sizes right. He was saying to us at the bar when there was that little break with 5 left about his open with a 6-4, wasn't he? He was like, oh, don't look past open, but it is what it is. You know, a player got knocked out during that anyway, and we're going to see this medium gold trophy get rearranged so that he can lift it very shortly. Yeah, you've done that wrong.
So guys, we will be wrapping up pretty shortly, but make sure that you join us tomorrow for the main event. We'll be live again from, I believe, 12:30 PM.
Yeah, we'll say something like 12:30 because day 1B is going to start at midday. A little bit of time for the stream to catch up. We'll be here, bright and fresh. I'll be fresh off lifting my trophy from the
turbo. They're now going to go reg. Yeah, if you want to play some poker tonight, guys, there is a £250 turbo going on here tonight. So, you know, if you do fancy it. And also, you can qualify for the main event tonight if you come down before 11 PM. That is when the late reg shuts for the main event target stack satellite. And for PLO lovers, by the way, you can still get in the big O, right? Late reg is open still.
20-minute levels, 8 levels, yeah, that looks to me like...
And also, there is a PLO Masters main event tomorrow, 20-day guarantee. Day 1A of that, £250 buy-in, 30-minute levels and a 50k starting stack. Again, that one is the same as the main event, going to play down 20% of field.
You know what, Guy, I dare say all of this is available on the PartyPoker website, on the links in the PartyPoker Instagram bio, stuff like that. You can find it all on there. We'll post links. Any information you need, just shoot messages on there and somebody will get back to you. Yeah.
So it is all set up for Rob to have his photo taken. Standing there with our champion from the Mystery Bounty yesterday, Cal, who, so the two of them have opted to play in Birmingham rather than anywhere else this weekend, and they are being truly rewarded.
Yeah.
Both of them running insane. Cal was many dreams deep last night when he took down Mystery Bounty. Rob looking very sober today, but he might not be later after this win, who knows. But yeah, we'll be wrapping up now, guys. If you do have any questions, pop them in the chat. We'll still be able to respond to you. Yeah, it's goodbye from me, TaylorMade Poker.
I'll say bye as well. Yeah, it's goodbye from me, Ben Shannon, as well. And we hope to see you again tomorrow, where we continue the stream, and we're going to move to the main event, the £500 buy, 100k guarantee, here at Resorts World Birmingham for the Party Poker Tour. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.
It's okay. Accendiamo. It's gonna be really quick, guys. Yeah. Okay. Take it. Yeah. Yeah. Where do you want me? Here. In the middle. Yeah. Take off the. It's sorry. Okay, guys, I'm ready. Are you ready? Okay, cool.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back.
Might be more than a minute.
Right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Party Poker Tour here at Birmingham. I am joined by mini main event winner Robert Duras. Duras.
Yeah.
Robert, how are you feeling?
I don't even know. Yeah, I feel good. It was nice to have a lot of chips all the way through. After you made a lot easier. To be honest, instead of having to worry about this kind of stuff, I get to put other people under pressure. Work well, give one a lot of wins. Now I have this. It's pretty good.
I mean, it looks fabulous, really.
It does.
So, just another question for you. Tell us a little bit about your journey here in Birmingham. Did you qualify to get here? Did you find anything directly?
I bought in on the Saturday. I thought it'd be the best place to play. I banked a lot of chips. One bullet as well, which is always nice. And hopefully I don't do one in main, but.
Well, I've got two more questions if you allow me. So, now that you've got the mini main, are you going to try and transfer the main?
Absolutely. I'll get in there probably after something.
Well, it'd be rude not to, right? And finally, just one more. You've won the mini main. I mean, it's the biggest one that we've had so far, you know, like it's a massive prize pool. Are you planning on playing any other competitions?
Yeah. Soon. There's another one maybe. I don't know. Next year.
Maybe. There's a mystery there, guys.
I don't know.
I'm here with Robert, guys. Anyway, well done. Congratulations again. Thank you so much. Well done. Woohoo!
Okay, just hold the trophy in the middle, please, for me. Okay,